everybody, it's Jill with Angel Creations. Welcome back to my craft room. We're going to have some fun today. So, let me get started and show you what we're going to use. I have a piece of beadboard that my neighbor gave me, but you can use any surface from the Dollar Tree. I should have brought a couple of examples, but you can get any blank from the Dollar Tree, and you can even put two together if you want. But I have this beautiful piece of beadboard and I want to use it today. We're going to be using a Dollar Tree fence, I guess is what they call it, a little garden fence. We're going to be using Dollar Tree moss, a whole bag probably, maybe even more. We're going to be using Dollar Tree flowers and greenery, except this, I don't know where it came from, but you can find stuff just like it at the Dollar Tree. Easy peasy. And then I cut out, if I can find it, we'll put it on after, but I cut out a saying for the top of our board with my Cricut in Dollar Tree vinyl. I'm not even going to show it to you yet because I'm really excited about it and I want it to be a surprise. So grab yourself a nice cool drink or a nice hot drink. Plug in those glue guns, put your apron on, and let's craft. All right, so I was trying and racking my brain to figure out if I want, so I had to cut this to fit to size, right? And then I have these not sharp, well, they could be sharp edges, but I have these blunt edges, and I was trying and racking my brain, trying to figure out how I was going to do this. And I'll show you what I've come up with. So what I have come up with is I want this to be a little bit raised, like a ½ inch raised off of my surface, my board here. So what I have come up with is I took some, I think it's called poplar, I don't really know, what does it matter, right? It's a little bit of wood that I actually have laying around in my craft room, and I cut two pieces. I did get this at Hobby Lobby, and it's very, very light wood. You can almost cut it with a scissor, really. So I measured up the sides and I cut those two pieces, and then I also have a little black Jenga block that I painted black. So I painted these black to match the fence. So what I'm going to be doing right now is, as a matter of fact, let's get this board out of here for just a moment. We'll put it down here. And what I'm going to do is flip over my piece of fencing, and I'm just going to assemble these pieces of wood on the back so that it can be a riser. You know what I'm saying? So we can rise it up a little bit off of the, you know what I'm trying to say. So we are just going to go ahead and give this lots of glue. We'll clean it up if we have to after the fact. But I want to put a good amount of glue here. I hope everybody had a happy Easter this weekend. I know we had a good Easter. We have had some sickness going around here, though. My best friend and roommate ended up being, oh my goodness, I guess I didn't measure that very well. We'll have to trim that off because it's sticking out. Or maybe we won't. Maybe we won't. And so my roommate was really, really sick with the stomach virus, and then, you know, it went through the whole family over at her daughter's house. So the only people who have not gotten this stomach flu yet, it seems, is her daughter and myself, because it's gone through their whole family over there. So please keep me in prayer that we don't end up getting this stomach virus, because it's a bad, bad, bad one. It really is. Let me get that glue off of there. And we have that glued down. Now we have to, I thought that was already glued. Now we have to just stick our Jenga block on here so that we can just have a little bit of height so that we can put our flowers behind it. We just need this lifted off the board a little bit. All right, so we'll just let that glue up. We'll set that aside. We'll take our surface back, and what we're going to do is put our saying down. Well, no, let's put our moss down first. And we're going to probably use this whole bag, and it's going to be very, very messy. You know how much I love playing with moss. Let's get the sticks and leaves out of it first of all. You know how Dollar Tree moss is. And then I am just going to, you know how, I mean, I like to kind of roll it like a hot dog. Let's get rid of the sticks. And I'm going to just be putting a thin layer down on my surface, thin layer at a time. Okay, so that makes one good layer. And the rest we're going to just take, whoops, rub it together like we're making a Play-Doh hot dog. Pull it out a little bit. There's a real big knot in this one, so that might not work. Oh, because there's something growing in it here. Let's see. I gotta show you the stuff that we get. Oh, you probably already know, but look at, there's like an air plant in here. All right, so it makes a huge mess, but let's glue our first, let's do our first batch down of moss. We're just going to give this a good squirt. All along the bottom. And we'll just push that down into the glue. Just like that. And we're going to add more, so don't be worried. All right, so we're going to add some more right on top of that, and we'll go back to the places where we need some more. Try to cover up all the places that we missed. So we're just going to keep putting a whole bunch. Let's do a little bit more here. And we're just going to keep putting moss down. And I want it in a pretty thin layer because we have our fence to put on, don't forget. So we want a pretty good layer for our stems, but we don't want it so thick that we can't put our fence on. All right, I'm gonna do the rest of this and I will be right back. Okay, we're gonna reserve a little bit of moss to maybe tuck in at the end, okay? So we'll put that aside. Let me just see if I can get some of this moss off of our space here. All right, now that it's nice and flat, smush it down, flatten that out. Make sure you have room on the sides though for your fence. Okay, so we're just gonna smush that down. Smush it. All right, now we're gonna cut and assemble our flowers, and we are going to have to do this with you know, we're going to keep this in. Let's start with our flowers first. I'm going to probably put this green stem here. Let me cut that a little bit more. We're going to just assemble our garden. This is going to be our little flower garden. And we're just going to stick our stems down in behind our behind our moss. So, cut again here. So you're just going to add a little glue to the stem so that it will anchor somewhere. And we're just going to put our little flower garden together. And we want some taller than others. You know, I don't really know what I'm doing when it comes to flower arranging. I just fake it till I make it. So I want this one to be a little bit bigger. I mean, a little bit taller. So just glue that one there. And we want this one a little shorter. Up and down, little by little, we'll get this little thing going. So we just want to fill it in with lots of little greenery and flowers and plants. And these are almost all Dollar Tree. Like I said, oh, we need a glue stick. Like I said, the one of these plants is not from the Dollar Tree. Actually, I think it is from Southern Comfort. No. Southern Harmony. I always say that wrong. In Plant City. Put that one there. Hold that down in the glue. And really, just you want to put a whole big, array, a whole bunch of different plants. I think I'll cut this one down just a little. Oh, that one's a toughie. And some of these are leftover pieces that I've plucked the flowers off, and all they have left is greens, but I'm using those stems. Oh, that didn't want to push down there. How come? We must have something in the way. I'm going to give that a little extra glue in there. We won't even see it. I don't want that to fall out. Just cover that up there. Hold that down. And let's see. Let's put some more. We'll put some more flowers here. We'll cut the stem shorter. I have no confidence in flower arrangement, but I do have a lot of fun with it. All right, now we have this gorgeous stem here that I've been kind of saving for the end because I love the colors. I also have some more pink ones that I want to put in here too. And then I'm going to load this with greens and filler. So put this one right here. Just trying to pull that leaf up there. Okay. And then where'd my other one go? Right here. I'm going to cut that off. That big fat stem as well. And I'm taking the, well, that fell off, but I'm taking the leaves as well. We're sticking them in too. So now let me stick this one in here. So the object is just to fill your garden with flowers. Just fill it with flowers and leaves and moss and all the garden things. All the garden things, for sure, right? Twist those leaves so they're facing out. This one lost its stem, so we're just gonna glue it down with that one. Right in there. Put some moss over that. I have some more pink flowers I'm going to put in. Maybe we'll put these up a little taller than the others. Why can't I get these? Alright, so let's put these in behind. So let me know, how was your Easter? Did you cook for Easter? I did not. We had a lot of sickness, like I said, so we ended up having just a regular, we had, I don't even know how to describe it, but we had a chicken dinner that had mashed potatoes and biscuits and gravy, and it was really good, and it was comfort food, and that's what we had for Easter because my roommate was really sick the day before, so we just didn't want to overload her belly. So we had a light, I didn't make any big dinner. My family isn't here, and yeah, so we were gonna maybe go to a potluck here in our neighborhood, but we decided we should probably just sit tight and stay home because of the illness going around. So I'm gonna just take my needle nose pliers and I am just gonna roll my stem there just to hold that on, and I'm gonna plant this probably right here in this moss, trying to cover up our stems there. All right, now let's take a little bit of this greenery, which I think I got at Southern Hospitality. I always call it Southern Comfort. I'm not even a drinker, but that's what I think of, is Southern Comfort. That's the word that comes out every time. So anyways, whoopsie, burned my finger. I'm just going to load this up now with a bunch of these. I don't even have to cut these. They fall right off the stem. So let me just put some more doodads on here, and then we're going to put our fence on. And our words on. I have a cute saying. I'm really excited about it for this one. All right. I want to say, hey, Gloria, tomorrow is the big day. We get to meet finally after approximately 4 years of knowing each other. I started my channel about 3 years ago, and I met Gloria online with the Cricket. It was in a Cricket group. So tomorrow is our big day to meet each other. Pretty stoked about that. Pretty stoked. Love meeting new friends. Met Bill and Christine, and I've seen them again since. We've had, they spoiled me rotten. They gave me a beautiful, beautiful light up angel for my birthday, for the garden, for my happy place, and it's already out there and beautiful. As a matter of fact, if I can remember, please don't hold it against me, but if I can remember, I will put in a picture of it. And she gave me a beautiful mug with bees, because I'm all about the bees. And anyways, it's just been an amazing, amazing time. Where do I need? Maybe one more in here. Let's just stick this one in for good measure. And then let's just see how that looks. All right, because we have to save space up at the top here. And I'm just gonna cut this off there. All right, let me give you a look so far here. Isn't that cute? So cute. All right, now before we put our fence on though, we have to put our words on. So let me get the words here and I'll show you, and it's very delicate because it's on press and seal. It says, sometimes I wet my plants. Like my pants. Sometimes I wet my pants. All right, so now let me put this aside for a minute because I need a flat surface. I want to rub this on. They call that, actually, let's cut off some of this. We have so much excess here. We don't need all of that excess. All right, gonna take care of that press and seal so that my cat doesn't eat it. She smells it. She can smell it a mile away. She'll come looking in the trash can. I'm telling you, she's a weirdo cat. Okay, now, although she's the sweetest, I have two cats. They both have really cute personalities. I call them my co-workers. And, that is so cute. I don't know what that little mark is. All right, let's get this back and try to get this down on our board. Can you see what I'm doing? Let's get this off. Now this is real beadboard, so it is going to have bumps that we will have to work around. Whoopsie. Get this down here. It's got the little water drops, and each one wants to come up. Okay. I think we're up. There's one more water drop. Patience is a virtue when, especially, it's always a virtue, but especially when you are trying to get your, don't know what that little black mark is there. We're going to have to get that off afterwards. All right, I have it on my press and seal now, which is our transfer carrier. And now we are going to move our flowers a little bit because we didn't measure. So we're going to have to get this all the way down like this. And try to get our words on right. If they're crooked, it's no big deal. We're watering our plants. So we're going to rub that on really, really well in the grooves and all of our little water drops, all of our words. Rub it on really, really well. And then we will take our press and seal away. Come on, you. Get up there. All right. We're doing it now. Oops. Gotta press that a little bit more. Ooh, it's kind of a warm one today here in Florida. Actually, it's not. It's really nice, but I am down here in the hot room here. This is the hot room in the house. Alright, we're all stuck up in our flowers. Oh, we got that one little raindrop. Gotta leave that there. Alright. We're doing it. We're doing it. Alright, we got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. Alright, now what I'm going to do is try to press my flowers down because, well, should have measured. Okay, so it says, sometimes I wet my plants. What do we think? Cute, right? All right, now we're not done yet. Now, let me just press that down really, really well. There's a couple spots with those watering cans and all of that. I'm just going to bend my flowers a little bit out of the way. Now, before we put our hanger on, we have to put our fence that we did. And the best part is the fence is already done and painted for us. So now we just had to put a little bit of the wood backing on it. So see how thick? It's very, very thin. If you go to Hobby Lobby, they have what they call the wood pile, right? And it's like a cabinet, and they have all little tiny kinds of boards and trims and all the things. So that's where I got this. All right, so now we are going to put this down, and this is going to probably take a little a lot probably of me holding it. So if it takes too long, for time's sake, I will hold it, and then we will come right back. So I'm going to start here, and I'm going to put a really good amount of glue with my very high temp glue gun all the way up. I don't know what is, oh, there we go. My glue stick wasn't all the way in. All right, so good amount, a really good amount of glue, because we don't want this to go anywhere. And we're just gonna stick one side down at a time, right on the edge. Holding, holding, holding. Still need a song. We need a jingle. We need a little jingle for that. I think this is going to be so cute. And like I said, take a couple of boards. You know what would be cute for this is, it might be too late. If you can get to the Dollar Tree today after Easter, you might be able to still get your hands on, I wish I had it handy. Where would that be? I don't know where it is, but I have a board that I got at the Dollar Tree that's about the same size, but it's got the picket fence. It's got a bunny on it. It was an Easter. Oh, we got our little fence sticking up here. I'm gonna glue that back down. And it has a picket fence top. That would be adorable if you could put this on one of those. That would be adorable. And you don't have to use the whole length of this. If you have a shorter surface, you can cut this smaller and do exactly what I'm doing here. Doesn't have to be any bigger. It can be to fit, you know, just do it to fit your board. All right, so I don't know, but we're going to try to turn this around now and glue our other side here so you guys can see. So we're going to just put glue, a heap ton, and it's going to bend a little. We want that to bend a little. We want it to bow out. Bow, whatever, bow out. I think it's bow. We want this to bow out a little bit. So I'm just going to bend it a little bit here in the middle. And glue it down to our surface. And we're not even going to bother with the Jenga block that we put in there. I don't think we need to. Well, we might, just for safekeeping. It's pretty much on flowers, but we might just try to. I don't think we're going to need it, though. I don't think we are going to need it at all. Taking off the cobwebbies here. Holding this down, and it is so cute. And we are going to use macrame cord for the back of this for a hanger, because it's not really that it's heavy, but it is a big piece, and we don't want it falling off the wall at the doctor's office, right? Or at your house. This is going to be so cute if you have a screened-in porch or a patio, and this would be undercover a little bit. This would be adorable. I'm picturing my sister, Judy, if you're watching, I'm picturing how cute this would have been at your house in Florida, in Port St. Lucie with the pool. She had an in-ground pool, but she had a kind of like an outside room around it, and it was just amazing. So this would have been so cute there. I'm just adding more glue, and I might just take a little bit of black paint and go over it at the end, because whoop, I shouldn't have done that. That was hot. Hot. Too hot. All right, so listen, I am going to let this set up for a few minutes, and I want to tell you guys about a new product, and I don't have it in front of me, so I'm going to let this glue up. Looks like this is popping up. Why is that popping off of my... Oh, no, it's not. It's not. I just thought it was. I'm just going to press that down a little bit better, though. And then we'll just put a little bit of black ink, Waverly chalk paint, over our glue, and nobody will even know. Nobody will even know. We'll have some flowers coming out of our fence here, poking through, right? Some leaves poking through. Can bend your stem, so if you want to have some poking through, you can. All right, so I'm just going to put you on pause for 1 minute. I'm going to show you this, and I'm going to put you on pause, and we're going to come back and do the back, and I will show you something. I want to show you a new product that is ingenious, if I do say so myself, and I just want to help this person, so I'm going to give him a little plug with his new company and his new product, and I will be right back. Okay, I lost a tiny bit of footage, so what I've done is I've turned this around, and I'm anchoring a piece of this macrame cord from the Dollar Tree. So I don't know why it cut off. I really don't, but I have another piece here I did have another piece. I'm so sorry. We had issues. Okay, well, I have to make another piece because I need another piece of my popsicle stick to anchor. So we're making a very tight anchor, or a very tight rope, so that this will hang tight. And we are going to, I need a glue stick. And this will make it so that this will be able to hang. It'll be nice and taut, and that's what we need the anchors for. So you want to pull that as tight as you can, and then anchor it on the closest, on the inside of the knot, so that if it pulls, the knot is going to be anchored. If that makes any sense. I think if I have another little piece, I'm going to do one in front of the other one too, because it's a little loose over there. So just for safekeeping, I'm going to put another little piece on the front of that knot. I didn't do it that way the first time, so we lost a little footage. I don't know why. All right, so this is a completed project now. Let's take a quick look at it again. What do we think, you guys? Sometimes I wet my plants. I absolutely love it. I'm going to squeeze this in the back a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. And then I'm going to turn this around so you can see. This is where it will hang. Okay? I don't want to pull it too tight because, I don't want to push on it so you can see too much because it's still actually gluing up. But what do you think? It's a little bit large, but it's beautiful, right? Wouldn't this be pretty? in a garden setting on a fence, or I don't know, there's just so many places that this would be ideal, right? All right, everybody. Well, this is today's finished project. I hope it's really big. I hope you like it. This is a great time to give me a thumbs up. Sharing is caring, so go ahead and share this video with all your friends, family, and social media. I want to thank you for doing so because we are trying to get up to 700. That's the new goal, subscribers. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you are subscribed. If you need help finding out how to subscribe, just ask and I'll let you know how. And until I see you again, I hope that you be good and do good. Bye now. See you tomorrow for Tuesday Tree Haul. Be good and do good. Button's not working. All right, everybody. Real life. Look at that. What a pretty project. Okay, so the button's not working and I completely forgot. Twice now I've forgotten to show you this. Okay. I'm just going to do this. Okay. I don't know how to begin, so I'm just going to tell you that I have a new company that I want to give a shout out to, and it's called Bumble Freeze, okay? Bumble Freeze. I wanted to make sure I say that correctly. I will put this label in the description box below. I will put this link to the website. What this is Nathan makes freeze-dried candy, okay? And this candy, this one is Jolly Rancher. It's kind of hard to see. It's never been opened. I wanted to show you before I open it. And actually, I want to eat this. So Nathan, you're going to have to give me more if you want me to keep showing this for you, because I would love to show it for you. It is delicious. Okay, I'm sugar-free right now, but I did open this. This one is Skittles, and I did open it and try one. Okay, let me show you what these look like in my hand. Can you see that? These are freeze-dried Skittles. And they are delicious. And these candies, if you are a prepper, I just lost one. These candies can last up to 25 years. 25 years. Imagine that. Bumble Freeze, www.bumblefreeze.com. I will have this label and the website in my description box in every video after today. And periodically I will bring it up again, but I probably won't have a good sample to show you because I want to eat these, but I have to be very careful because I am sugar-free right now. But these will probably last me the longest, so I will keep showing you those. But let me tell you, this is so interesting, right? And delicious. If you're a candy person, I am. And I'm especially a sour candy person. I love sour candy. But I'm not eating sugar right now, so I don't know. But this is really, really an interesting brand new product. I wanted to bring this to you and support Nathan in his new business. I think this is going to fly and take off. I really do. I hope so for him. I really do. So, all right, everybody, if you get this and try it, you're going to have to let me know what you think of it in the comments. He can ship it to you. Let me know what you think of freeze-dried candy. I am all about it. Let me tell you, I am there for it. Now, Nathan, you have to start coming up with some sugar-free options, but right? This is his brand new company. Let's give him some support, please. Go check his website out. Let them know that you're there, and let them know that Jill sent you from Angel Creations. All right, everybody, I am a space cadet, so I forgot all about that, but let's look at our project one more time, shall we? All right, everybody, again, be good and do good. Let's see if the button works. Nope, it's not going to work. Bye now.